Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the Bakugan Geogan Rising Ventus Insectra. Yeah, you can see the back of the packaging, you can see the rest of the things in the wave. You can see it's also part of the Ultimate Viloch combiner. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So yeah, here are the contents of the package, and little rule book. You don't really need to see that. The collection pamphlet. So if you want to see that, you can pause at any point and look at it yourself. But yeah, and here is Ventus Insectra. You can see it looks pretty nice. One thing to note is to get it out of the packaging, the wings are sort of put underneath part of the plastic. So you want to be careful when taking those out because it's translucent plastic, and translucent plastic can be a little bit fragile. So just be careful. But if you're careful, you shouldn't have a problem. Or you can cut the plastic packaging too, and cut around it if you don't want to bend it. But yeah, anyway, you can take a look at the head sculpt. Looks pretty nice. I like the look of the head. What's really interesting is it looks more almost bird-like than insect, which is kind of interesting. But it does match the art on the package pretty well. It's just very interesting that it's called Insectra, but I guess the rest of the body is sort of insect-like. Anyway, you can see the peg on the top for, Ultimate Viloch combiner. 1400 B power, and this is a really big Geogan. Let me just say, in terms of like span, like look at that. For comparison, here's like a standard Bakugan ball. You can see how big it is, right? Like the wings go really far and the tail goes really far, which is really cool. I like how it sort of splays out like that. It almost reminds me of Falcon Fly from the original Bakugan series from New Vestroia Season 2. It reminds me of that trap a lot for a couple reasons. One, obviously Falcon Fly is really long, but two, both of them are rectangular prisms that fold out into very long insects with, a long wing and a long tail. So this is really like Falcon Fly, which is really cool. I think Falcon Fly is a really cool Bakugan trap. Unfortunately, I don't currently have one, so I can't show you that. Or maybe I'll put a picture up here, actually. You know what? I'll put a picture of Falcon Fly up here compared to Insectra. But yeah, anyway, let's get on to sort of looking at the details. The wings are painted here and here, which looks really nice with the Ventus logo there. Gear ports there and there. Any other gear ports, it doesn't appear so, just two. The tail is also painted really nice. You can see paint there along the body tail thing. And the back of the tail is also really cool. You kind of have these sharp edges, which make it look like a pincher, like a claw or something, There's even paint under here, which is really nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any legs or anything, but, that's okay. The underside of the wings look really nice, too. With the dark green paint up here, the bottom side also looks really great because you can see through it and you can see the bottom of the green paint and stuff. It looks really cool. Like, that's a really nice effect. The bottom side even has some painting here. Anyway, to fold up, you fold up the wings, and then you fold up the tail. You want to make sure that these tabs on the sides of the tail, here and here, go over these sort of divots in the wings to make sure they close, and then fold the tail all the way up like that, and then fold in the head, and the head locks everything together. So yeah, you can see it's a rectangular prism, and the magnet is on the bottom, which is really cool and different than some of the other rectangular prism Geogan. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. Anyway, yeah, so to open, just pops up like that. And again, it's just so big, it's so cool. Yeah, anyway, let's take a look at the cards now. Gate trainer card, or gate card, whatever you want to call it, minus 200 to Pyrus Ventus Chaos, plus 700 Aquos Aurelus Darkus. Yeah, not you. If you want this card, buy this set, but gate cards aren't necessarily the selling point of Bakugan. Sonic Scream, 5 cost, plus 10 damage, and scan. Not a great card, honestly. Ventus Bakugan don't really make use of damage. Wins plays, unless you have something Pyrus in your deck. But even then, if you have something Pyrus, there are probably better ability cards for damage, so unless you really need a scan and need damage, but that's, yeah, I don't recommend this card. Too high cost, not really worth it. Insectra, 3 cost, 1,400, plus 400, and plus 4 damage on a Helix. That is actually pretty nice. I think this is actually pretty good, because on Helix you can get up to, plus 600 on a Helix, and minus 3 is the best Helix. And with that, you can get up to 2,400 and 2 damage for 3 cost, and Victor Team Attack. So, honestly, I think Insectra is actually, Ventus Insectra here is a pretty nice card. Oh, I guess I take back what I said about it not having legs in the sculpt. It doesn't have legs in the art either, so yeah, that's not really a con with the toy, actually. Yeah, overall, this card is actually really good as far as Geogan goes. If you're running any sort of Bakugan that has Helix and you have a Ventus Bakugan in your team, this is a decent backup option if you don't run a lot of reroll cards and you'd rather run a Geogan card. It allows you to team attack for one thing. It allows you to get up to 2,400 on your best Helix. Overall, for 3 cost, which is not bad at all, overall, I think this Geogan card's really nice. So, yeah, overall, in terms of the final word on this is, I would say, if you're a collector, I think this is a really nice sculpt. It's super long and super big, and it just looks really cool. And if you're a competitive player, I would even recommend it, because 3 cost for 2,400 is not too bad. Plus, it's like a re-roll card too, because if you miss, you can play your Geogan card and then roll the drop the Geogan onto the field. So overall, I think Insectra is a pretty worthwhile pick. Now, I don't know if it works in every Ventus deck, but I think this is good. I think this is solid in a lot of Ventus decks. I know, I believe Ventus Fenica Ultra has a spare Helix, even though it's a primarily Magic Shield you use. So since it has a Helix, you can run this with it. Let me go grab the card. I think I have it. Yeah, as you can see here, Ventus Fenica Ultra is a really good Ventus Bakugan, because it can get up to, in base form with no abilities, 1,450 with the Magic Shield. But let's say you miss a roll with it or something else, and you have your Helix core on the field, you can use Insectra and drop it on there and get up to 2,400 for 3 cost. So yeah, overall, I would highly recommend Ventus Insectra Ultra, or Ventus Insectra Geogan. Oh, and one other thing about a little update. I got my Viloch back to me, so I can show you what it combines with Babadrill here. You can see you plug it into the bottom there. And then Insectra, how does Insectra go? I think you do something like you open this part up. Looks like you fold this back. And you fold, oh, that feels like it's gonna break. I don't. don't know if you're supposed to fold that part of the tail segment back. That's what it looks like in the picture, but I'm scared that's going to break. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. That feels a little too... But yeah, I think this is how you do it. There might be a way to lock these in. Maybe if you do that, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's sort of how it goes. So yeah, that's some of the pieces of Viloch, Ultimate Viloch combined. Stay tuned for more. I might get more Ultimate Viloch parts, and I'll show you more combined things. Anyway, that's it for this review. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment below if you want me to review anything new or old, and I'll let you know if I can get it or if I have it. Yeah, like and subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.